Hello friend, how are you? Hope you are doing well. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you how to send an email using your own Java program. So this is my email address where I'm gonna send some email using our own Java program. So this is the Java program I have already written here in NetBeans application, NetBeans Java ID. Okay, Java Integrated Development ID. So let me run this program first and we'll see the output. So the program is running and we can see here the message sent. Okay, so message sent. Let us check. Okay, we just received this message. Okay, email, and the subject is system alert, and this is the message. Yes, the system is not working and IP address of the system is this. So actually I have written this message because in next video I will tell you how to write a system monitoring program. Okay, how to write a system monitoring program that gonna monitor your system, your core switching, core switch devices, router and server. If suppose your any of your devices got down in the network and start coming ping, then based on the ping you will get some alert in your email. Okay, that this device is not working properly and the IP address of the system is this. So I will tell you in next video. Okay, our motive in this video is to uh, tell you how to write a Java program for email sending only. Next video I will tell you how to use this email sending in different kind of applications. Okay, so this message we have received here, and make sure your computer must be connected with some internet. Okay, maybe from your mobile or your home network or maybe from your corporate network, but make sure when you are running this application when you are running this program in your corporate network, then make sure that smtp@gmail.com must be replying. Okay, you must get reply from smtp@gmail.com. I mean, smtp means simple mail transfer protocol, and gmail.com, this is a Gmail service. Okay, so I have just pinged this and we are getting the reply. Actually, in some corporate network, they block, if you already have worked in a corporate organization, then you will know that due to security reason, there are some company they just block, Google access or SMTP or Gmail access. Okay, so if Gmail service is not running in the network, then you cannot get this this program work. Okay, so that's why make sure that this smtp@gmail.com is replying, you are getting reply. So ping this service, or you can ping hit google.com also, directly ping google.com. Okay, www.google.com. So some important things I want to tell you that we need GDK here, GDK 1.6 version, NetBeans 7.3 version, more than that. Okay, this is the older version. And important things, we need to download some activation.jar file and javamail.jar file from, you can type it Google and you can easily find it from Oracle website. And don't forget to set the path. Actually, when we install GDK, Java Development Kit, then we need to set some path. Okay, so that our Java program run properly. I will tell you how to set the path also. And enable less secure app on your Gmail. Means actually when our we use Gmail service, then we need to enable less secure app on Gmail. I will tell you how to do that. Okay. So let me show you things step by step. So first I will tell you that we need some application like Java and other things. So I have put this thing in probably in D drive and software programming compiler Java by. So you need to download GDK. Okay, one GDK Java Development Kit 1.6 version is okay, and NetBeans 7.3 version. Okay, just install, first install GDK, then NetBeans. When you install JDK Java Development Kit, make sure to set the path that I have mentioned here. We need to set the path here. Okay, don't forget to set the path. So for how you will set the path, what is the meaning of set the path? When you will install GDK, it will it if suppose you select you have installed in C drive, then you need to go to the program file that class 86, and where you will find a Java folder, GDK folder, and bin folder. You need to copy this path like Control C, copy this path, and and then again go to the my computer here, this PC, right click, property, advanced setting, environment variable. You can see here environment variable, click it, and we need to set here path. Okay, like we have set here path. You need to click on new, you need to type here path, and you need to put here value, control V. Okay, and you can write here path, PATH. Okay, as I told you that my keyboard is not working, so I have to use virtual keyboard. So you can PATH. Okay, you can write here path, and you just paste the path here and click OK. Okay, cancel, because I have put it already here, then I have already paste here, so added the path here, so we I'm not going to add it again. Okay, so this is compulsory things that you have to do, because otherwise your program not going to work. So this was the path setting. After the GTK installation, you need to set the path. After the setting the path, you need to install NetBeans. Okay. So when we install the NetBean, you will get this application. So after that, you need to create a project, new project. Okay. And when we will project a new, select Java and Java application. Then next. Okay, then you need to give the name, some name, and give the path and save. Okay, and finish. I have already did here, so I am name it's Java Mail program. And when you run this, you will get a program like this, and you need to check it, and you will find a Java Java. Okay, where you need to write some code, and make sure to add the library that I have mentioned here, that we need to download some activation.jar and java mail.jar. You need to download it from Google, and if you type it on Google, you will find a link for this download, and from Oracle website, because right now Java is owned by Oracle company. So you need to download activation.jar and javamail.jar from Google, from Oracle. Okay, and when you will download it, you need to put in this computer any folder you can put here. I have put it in my Java program itself, but you can put anywhere. I have put it in my Java program like Java Mail. This program I have saved here my program in Java folder, so I have put it here. Uh, put here. Okay, so this is the two activation jar and Java jar. This is the compressed file. Okay, compressed zip file you will get from Google. You need to extract here. So you will when you will extract, you will get this file. Okay, and when you need to add this file in your library, how you will add? Right click here, and you will find add jar folder. Okay, so you need to add jar folder. Whenever you have put it these files, you need to go to you need to go there, and you need to select that files. Okay, I have put it here, so you just need to select like this, and click open. I have already did that. Okay, so you can see here, when you will open new program, you will find only one library, that is GDK 1.6. It is default, but we need to add this file, then only we can get packages. Okay, because Java Mail package is available in this file. You can see here tns.jar and pop3.jar. This is for email reading, smtp.jar, like so, mail.jar. So this jar file is included in Java Mail package that we need to include. After the library include when you have include this library, we need to come here in Java and we need to start programming. So program I have already written here, but uh, I will show you one by one, and you just need to you just need to start doing by watching my video. So you can see here package Java Mail is already written, or Java Mail, or you can whatever the name you have given to the program, it will here. And we need to import these things like import javax dot mail dot star and java mails dot internet dot star and java mail dot until date. Okay, we need to import these packages. Watch it carefully. After import of these packages, we need to move here, and this is a public class Java Mail. This class you will get automatically because your program name is Java Mail. Okay, and in Java Mail, in the when the curly brackets start, we have a method or a function. Okay, in Java we mostly called it method. So there's a function, I have written a function here. That function is basically for send this function is basically responsible for sending Java mails. Okay, so you can write here public int run mail. You can change this name, you can put any name here. Okay, I have name here run mail, and you can this is a method. Okay, then it's bracket start, and we need to write the program in a try and catch so that we can catch any error. Okay, if any error occurred, so then start this breakers only, and then start try and this breakers only. Okay, this curly brackets, we need to write program in curly bracket. So we need to set something, some string that message, like where you want to send the email. Okay, from where you are gonna send the email. Okay, to and from. So from is mostly same. From will be always same because this system have one this system going to send emails so many to many so many one I mean many person, but from or sending email must be same. Okay, we can change this value also by making some, by putting here variable, and we can get value from user. Okay, using input output function or scanner function, that is different things, but the core thing is I'm telling you the core things. Okay, so this is the string, this is where we want to send the email. You can add another email too by writing comma, and you can add another emails here. Okay, so here in comma. Okay, you can write another email, so you will get this mail to more than one person. And right here an string, so these variable we have set here, and this message and equal to message plus for new line and new space, so slash n. Okay, slash n for new line, and this string is it the subject. Okay, system alert, we have seen here the subject is system alert. Right now I have disconnected my internet because I don't know why, but my Windows 10 is taking too much internet. So after sending my email, I have disconnected my this internet for time being. So uh, so we can see here. Okay, so string SMTP server, we are using SMTP gmail.com server. Okay, this is very important. This is, you need to set these strings, and now we need to set properties. Property, set the property. Okay, you can give any name here, any variable here, and we need to use for setting the property. To set property for transport protocol, okay, this enable true. I hope you are getting the things. And SMTP server, this is the string that I have used here. You can put directly this value to here, SMTP, okay. This SM you can put directly like smtp@gmail.com here, and true. And this is the port, okay, this is the port. And SMTP simple mail transfer protocol uses 2 or 3 ports, okay. 3 port is used, like CU25 also, 25 also, okay. But it's depend on the condition when program required. You can add 25 also. So yes, I think 685 also, 585 also is another port is there. But in this program, this we are using port number 465, okay. But usually in when one email server communicating with another email server, then usually SMTP use port number 25. But because here we are sending email using a Java program to a email server, then we are using 465 port number. So yeah, if your program is not working, then you can enable this also for testing purpose, okay. But our program is working on this port only, so I have make comment here. Okay, now put here user from that I have set a string here from, okay, from where this email going to send, and to, so from. And make sure that from you are sending the email, you need to give proper authentication. So mail dot password is Lard Rama, okay. Lard Rama is the password for this email, sending email, okay. This sending email from where you are sending the email, okay. But you don't need any password to to recipient, like if you are sending to mail someone, then you don't need password for that. But you need password from you are sending, okay. Like suppose you are sending some email to someone, then definitely you must know your own password to log in. First you have to log in your email, in your Gmail, then only you can send someone mail. That's why you need to give password here, because your program is gonna to log in automatically, okay. First it login in your Gmail, then from that it send to send emails, okay, to someone where you have classified in two, okay. You can change this whenever you want to whoever you want to send this email. So after that you need to some SMTP authentication, okay. Session authentication and new authentication, and session get instance for props and authentication. This is a prop variable, and authentication and props means property, okay. Property and authentication. New message, new session start, okay. So you need to write like this. Now this using this variable, you can call some function here, msd.set form, okay. recipient recipient form and recipient, okay. And subject and message, these are the subject and message. And this thing we have form, we have already decided, okay. We have already these are the string we have written here, okay. Subject and message and form. So watch it carefully, and don't miss any things, because otherwise your program not going to work, okay. Set message dot msg dot set send date, new date, okay. Transport dot send message, system dot out print message is sent to, okay. So this is the two that we have received here, that this is the output, okay. Message sent to, and followed by this email address where we have sent the email, okay. In two means yeah, we have fixed here two string, Okay, this is the two. So message is sent to this email. Okay, so that's why if your program runs successfully, then you will get output like this message message sent to two means the IP the email address that you have written in two. So you can see the output here is okay. Okay, and then close the catch bracket, and right after the close, you need to write cache, and cache in cache you can catch the exceptions errors. Okay, and after closing up catch braces you need to write return minus one, because we have made this method of integer type. Whenever you are writing some function or method integer type, then we need to return here some value. Okay, so return minus one, then close this function. Okay, mail function, close this. And before closing the main class, main class java mail, we need to write uh, here main method. So this is the public static void main. Okay, this is the main method, and our java program, every java program start from main. Okay, so this is the object and gem, and we called here java mail.com or java mail on java mail method. Okay, so sorry, run mail function. So run mail, what is run mail? Run mail, this is our run mail. Okay, so it's gonna call this, and this gonna execute all the things that we have written here. Okay, so your program going to start from main method, and it going to call this function, and it gonna run. Okay, but after closing this main method, you need to define here authentication. Okay, authentication here also. You don't need to set authentication here, like we have I have already set here authentication, like a user form and email password rama. You can also comment here, but it's good to use, because sometime in different computer I have noticed that it shows some error. That's why you can mention here also, but here it is totally compulsory. Like after closing up this bracket for main function, you need to write here private class smtp authentication extend java xml authenticator. Okay, override, and either here public password authentication get password authentication. Okay, and you need to write here string username and password. Username is this email from you are sending the email, and the password and authentication, username and password. This username and password you need to write like this. Okay, so this is for authentication. Your what your program did, your program going to log in to this email using your password, like test java 1896, okay, gmail.com. Password is lard rama. Please don't try to log in this, because I have already changed this password, so don't try this. Be a responsible person. So this gonna log in, and after login it going to send message to, okay, to the to anyone. Okay, anyone you can send email from this location, from test java mail. Okay, so this is about all the programming. So you can this is so you need to close braces for this here, for this private class here, and this is the last one. This is for main class. Okay, your java mail class you have started here, so it must be in at the end. So this is the end braces here at the end. Okay, so this is the complete program, and I'm slowly once again is doing it, so that you can see it video. You can pause the video, and you can watch it clearly. You can write it clearly. Okay. I have also increased the font size so that it will be clearly visible. Okay. So hope you have learned a lot. And so after doing this, what we need to do, we need to, as I mentioned here, that enable less secure app on Gmail. Okay. So because I tell you that your email, your Java application use this email address and this password to send a email. Okay. So first what it did, it request it through smtp gmail.com. It send a request and to Gmail server and login. Okay, using this credential, using this email address and password, it's login to your email address. And from after the login, it send the message, and it send the message, whatever message you have written here. And I have already mentioned that you can change this value by taking this value like to and message and subject from user. Okay, you can change it, you can put here variable, and you can set some input output function, and you can get a value from user also. So whatever value you have entered in to and message, you will your application going to send the email to that person. Okay. But as I mentioned that if this email address from your Java application going to send email like test Java mail 896 at the rate gmail.com, you must enable less security app, because Java, due to security reason, Google have enabled some security that unauthorized application shouldn't log in Gmail service. Okay. So what you need to do, you need to go to the same email like test Java mail 1896, from it sending a message. Like you can send here it you can send you can see here in the send. Actually, I have disconnect the network first. I need to connect my internet, then then it going to, then I will tell you something. Actually, you have to go here. Okay, in security, you need to you need to enable here. You can see here, less secure app access must be on. Okay, otherwise you will get an error, and I have saved that error in the message. That this you can see here, sign in attempt was blocked, means when our Java application trying to sign in to the Gmail for sending the email to other person, Google is blocking. Okay, why Google is blocking? Because Google is thinking that some unauthorized person in is it trying to log in from in a different way. Okay, so that's why you can see the messages. Someone just use your password and try to sign in your account from non-Google app. Okay, from different app. That as you can see that we are trying to log in our Java application is trying to log in Gmail from own Java program. So that's why Google is getting some confusion that that someone trying to log in through non-Google app. Okay, so and Google blocked them. But if you should check what happened. Okay, so this error you will get if you if you haven't enabled less secure app. So for less secure app, if you want to run your program properly, then you need to less secure app must be on. So how you will enable? Okay, how you will enable? So you can see here this message sent message that I have sent from application. You can see here from in sent also. Okay, so what where you how you will set that? You need to go here, setting and account and import other Google account setting. I have connected my internet, so you can see. Welcome Rajesh Verma. Okay, and the security. In security, you need to go here. Okay, you can see clearly less secure app. Your account is vulnerable because you allow app and devices that are less secure. Okay, so Google is actually telling us that your account is vulnerable because you have allowed some non-Google device to sign in. Okay, and you must need to on it so that your Java application that is not a Google application. Okay, this is a non-Google application, so you must need to enable here so that your non-Google application means your Java program can log in. Okay, so this is the things. Hope you have learned a lot, and you know how to use, what is SMTP protocol and how is use port number, and what is the login process. So I think you have learned a lot, and if you have any doubt, you can write in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe our channel, and don't forget to share it. And because we are gonna learn a lot, a very complex programming and intermediate programming also, from beginning to complex, very complex, and we will learn here some type of applied Java. Okay, because there are so many people you find they have good in physics, but they haven't applied the physics in their life. But I will tell you here that how to use Java in real life. Okay, it will really help you. So in this program we have learned how to send a email using your own program. In another video I will tell you how to write a NMS, network management system, or network management system is very big, but I will tell you how to write a system monitor program. Means that if there are so many devices running and they have separate IP address, and if any device not working properly, you will get some alert. Okay, that this IP address is not working, and this monitoring will be on ping based monitoring. Okay, that we shall see in our next video. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and share and other things, and take care of yourself. See you later.